Hello and welcome to my review of the latest Diablo 4 expansion, The Vessel of Hatred. I want to focus on two aspects, gameplay and the story. Now about gameplay. My experience was not smooth at all. There was a lot of distortion and freezing during combats. My internet connection is solid and I updated my drivers. I also decreased graphics setting to ensure a smooth playing experience, but alas it did not help. The game was not unplayable but also was not enjoyable to play. Normal difficulty setting helped finish the main storyline, but on a harder difficulty I would have died constantly because of freezing, etc. I am not sure if Blizzard is to blame. Either the servers cannot support so many players, the programming has some faults, or the hardware requirements increased dramatically with the expansion. I was having a much smoother experience in earlier seasons. I don't want to get into details of new elements added to gameplay, because basic requirement of smooth gameplay has to be met first. As for the story of Season 6, I haven't gone much into it yet. Nahantu and of course the new class Spiritborn were great additions to the game, but ultimately the gameplay had left so much to be desired for me. My verdict is 4 out of 10. Now when it comes to story, things were much better in my opinion. As you know, the ending of Diablo 4 left us with Neyrelle going into unknown with the Soul Stone in which Mephisto is imprisoned. In the expansion, we follow in her footsteps and finally catch up to her in Nahantu. She is seeking Akarat's tomb for a possible resolution to the problem that which is Mephisto. But Mephisto is a devious bastard and too powerful to contain, especially for a wannabe and inexperienced Horadrim like Neyrelle. She struggles and is on the verge of collapse. We join Neyrelle in her search together with Eru, the elder Spiritborn, and later joined by Maka, another Spiritborn, and a member of the Council of Kurast. Hey, Ormus is back. Love the new balanced wise leader. Neyrelle's struggles with the Soul Stone are somewhat overdone and gets tedious after some point. Prava is back, and so is the Cathedral of Light, although it is a bit overcooked at the moment. I don't want to go into more spoilers at this stage. There will be some interesting developments and betrayals along the way. Akarat comes into view finally in the story. He has always been a historical figure in backstory and earlier games, the founder of the Zakarum Church and the so-called Prophet of Light, long before the events of Diablo 2. As you might know, in Diablo 2, Zakarum and their holy city of Travinkal were destroyed by Mephisto, which was another occasion of the failure of Soulstones. Mephisto took control and subverted the Church of Light. The Soulstones do not work, but Horadrim knows nothing else to do apparently. They keep doing the same thing and hoping it will work. So the end of the story was not exactly satisfying because it was a new beginning, not a closure of a chapter. Suffice it to say, Mephisto shines as a prime evil and eclipses the namesake of the franchise, who is yet to take the stage. Mephisto is my favorite prime evil and probably the most interesting. All that said, I enjoyed the main story and where it took us. We urgently need a new expansion to follow through though. My verdict for the story is 8 out of 10, also thanks to some new characters added to the story. Thanks for listening. Hopefully in future I will be able to augment the videos with some visuals. I am learning and getting there slowly. Please feel free to add your own opinions of the expansion. I want to hear them. I intend to do a review of the story fully, spoilers included after some time passes for new players to catch up with it. Bye for now.